Today, I want to talk about the benefits of dealing with our traumas, or more importantly, the emotions that are attached to our traumas. I'm Dr. Brett. Thanks for joining me in the video. Resolving our trauma, our emotional trauma, can have a profound effect on us as individuals in many aspects of our life. And I'll run through some of them right now. First of all, obviously, our mental health and well-being, our depression, our anxiety all improves. Our outlook on life improves, and we have this greater stability with our life, and it gives us this sense of belonging and allows us to see what the future can hold in a very positive light. The next thing is it allows us to regulate our emotions better. It allows us to develop improved coping mechanisms, and allows us to regulate our emotions in a more skilled way. And we understand what our triggers are. We understand our emotional ups and downs, and it actually leads to a greater sense of emotional intelligence in the long run. The next thing is the self-esteem, our increased self-esteem and our self-worth. And what happens is we have this shift in perception, and it's a more accurate and positive self-image than what we had before, because the trauma and the emotions attached to that actually skew our perception of who we are. It also improves our relationships, and we have healthier relationships, deeper relationships. We're not so much codependent, or we're not so angry or distant or disconnected. And it also allows us to establish healthier boundaries in that space as well. One of the other big benefits of dealing with this is with our the emotions attached to our traumas, or our emotional pain, is that emotional trauma can actually contribute to our physical health as well. So we have an improved physical health. It can create chronic pain, gut issues, immune issues. And by dealing with our stuff, we have this improved energy and overall physical well-being. It can also, the next one is, it can enhance our cognitive functioning, which means basically it helps with our memory, with our concentration, with our decision-making. Because when we are struggling, we become disconnected and we can't focus on what we need to. And so by having that focus, it allows us to make better choices, better decisions, and just allow us to think more clearly at the end of the day. One of the big ones for me was when I went through my journey, was this greater capacity to just enjoy life rather than just worrying about this dark shadow all the time, and experiencing that joy, that pleasure, having those positive emotions, being able to experience them more deeply. And along the way, I've also been able to find my passion, play the sport, keep fit, the hobbies, all that sort of stuff. And just like, again, having that better connection and better outlook on life. One of the things we do is have coping mechanisms to deal with the pain that's there. And it's almost avoidance behavior in some ways, but it's also negative behavior as well. And that could be numbing with, alcohol, drugs, sex, porn, etc. And also avoiding situations, avoiding emotions. So that can improve a lot. It'll increase our resilience. Once you deal with it, you become better equipped to face those challenges and setbacks that life throws at us, because life throws us some curveballs. And we know we have that confidence within us that we can actually navigate those difficult situations when they arrive. We also have, as a result of dealing with it, we have this more sense of empowerment and control of our lives. And we can actually have the confidence and the belief in the ability that we can actually decide on where our future is going to go, and do it with deliberate intent and passion and love. They're just some of the things that will help. And each person's journey is an individual one. It's a unique one. But the benefits of dealing with our pain and our trauma can have such a massive impact, and it'll vary depending on obviously the severity of the trauma, but also the effort you put in, the support network you have, the and commitment that you do to this health healing process. And all I can say, being from the far side to where I was to where I am today, every bit of effort that you put into it, every consistency, persistency, every single day, listening, supporting, reading, learning, just makes such a big difference at the end of the day, that you can be sitting there in a joyful state of happiness. And life isn't always easy, but by doing the work, there are some massive benefits to allow you to be the best version of you and to live the life you want to live. Hope that helps. Until next time, peace, love, and healing. Bye.